IOTA NA-116. We're going to set up the portable doublet. I've never set up the portable doublet antenna on the beach. See how it performs compared to the Pac-10 infed random wire. So this portable doublet is a continuous wire for the right and left legs all the way down to the base of the 600 ohm ladder line. It's 22 feet on each leg, so it's somewhat directional, and we're facing south right here towards Brazil and Venezuela. And then if we look to this way, that's Africa, and then directly north is Long Island and Europe. So we'll see how it works. I've always wanted to try this. So this is Go Amateur Radio. I'm going to set up the portable doublet. Also, if you're interested in a portable doublet, I have one for sale. Good morning, Hollywood. I am going to be using the front-facing camera, so it's not mirrored today. So I will look periodically and answer chats, but I might miss some of them. So I apologize in advance for that, but we're going to set up the portable doublet on the beach. See how this works. It's my favorite antenna at home, and it's my favorite antenna for POTA at the parks, but I have never set it up at the beach. Okay, if we can get the tripod set up, then we're going to be rocking and rolling here. A little bit crooked. There we go. All right, so I keep my portable doublet in a Ziploc bag. I made it out of soda beams, 26 gauge wire. I put tent stakes on the end, and it has a binding post adapter. I'm going to use a 1-to-1. It's a current. It's going to stop current from traveling down into the radio, because this is a high SWR antenna. And Hollywood can kind of fill you in on the rest of the technical specs, possibly, of the doublet. But I've tied figure 8 knots at the top. I have to get it tangled, so be very careful about this. One leg going south, one leg going north. So broadside the doublet is going to be Aruba, Venezuela, and Suriname, and Puerto Rico, and the Western Caribbean. So maybe we might even reach the Eastern Caribbean or Bermuda from here. I've had some really good luck with Bermuda because that's that way, straight off the coast of North Carolina, about 350 miles, something like that, but it's all salt water. So here we go to the chopper. We're going to hook the apex onto the soybeans mast. We're going to stretch out the legs north and south. Put them in the ground, not too far out, because wrap this around and stuff. Put it in the plastic bag where I store it in my backpack. And guys, if you're going to use a backpack for hand radio, use one that has a waist belt built into it, and with a skeleton on the back so it supports your back so you can hike long distances with it. I don't understand why folks are buying these cheap backpacks from HRA. If I hike for 2 miles, I'm like, you'll understand. You might have to hike 2 miles more in case of emergency. So this is the ladder line, 600 ohm. The spreaders are fast food drinking straws and chopsticks and some plastic sporks. Whatever you find, man, it works. And I cut slits in them and I glued them with E6000 glue. Let's see, it must have been in a hurry there. There we go. Usually untangles pretty easily. Notice it's got the binding post adapter, and I plug it directly in after the current balance to the Aircraft KX2 QRP 10 watt max radio. I'm going to use an external battery this time, so I make sure I get the full 10 watts. I don't run down a battery, because then it'll regulate itself down to about 5 watts. I'm gonna anchor this to the radio just lightly and come out and raise the antenna. We don't use the first two links. We'll leave it collapse the first two links of the soda means. This is 6 milligrams. And I tell you, it doesn't take much with the doublet to really get out. Get over here. Make sure it's on the other side of the camera. Let's see if there's any chats. Top chat. I know Hollywood's in there. We need to get you a clip-on wireless mic. Okay, I've got one. Let me get this set up. Here's the wireless mic. Hopefully the battery works in it. Put the mic in here. Okay, we got a green light. You tell me if you can hear me on the wireless mic. I'm gonna move this a little bit closer. Using a fishing rod holder on the beach. What you do is you twist it to get it to sink in. You don't really need a hammer. You just keep twisting it around until it goes in pretty deep, and then straighten it up. Can you guys hear me now? Let me check the chat. Can you hear the wireless mic? We are getting, let's see if we could get to chat. Nice audio now, thanks. Okay, and I've got a second mic I'll put near the radio. This will go up about 22 feet. I'm bringing out the north leg. I try to keep it as far away from the metal canopy posts that I have. And I'm going over towards the south leg. I know you can't see me right now, but all right. Portable doublet setup. What I'll try to do is give you guys a view now, like yesterday, where you can see the beach, so you don't have to just flat out stare at me the whole time. I'm screwing in. I'm not using that mast, which is the umbrella holder. Set up the chair here. There we go. So we're facing south-southeast here, straight off the island. More southeast, I guess. Or more south with the azimuth of the earth. Okay, I think that's going to hold. Get out my knee board for the transceiver. It's the Tufton kneeboard N5FY, November 5 Foxtrot Yankee. And then there's the Topsail Police, or whatever he is, security. I think they hire private security to do that. That didn't work. Sorry guys, my knee strap pulled out. I think we're gonna really get out. I should have I could have gotten some of this set up before we got out here, but I wanted you to see how I set up how quick it is to set up the portable doublet, because a lot of people seem to be scared just to use a doublet. I'll put the link in the description tomorrow or tonight on this video so you can purchase one. I have one that I made. Now this one's out of speaker wire, so it's a reduced cost. I'll make them out of higher grade water in the future as my sales start to increase. But let's see here. My battery, my iPad. And this is the battery cable that goes to the power cable that goes to the KX2. When you buy it, it comes with this. I put power poles on it. It's got a barrel connector. Transceiver. Fishermen out there are really setting up shop. And it's the most crowded day on the beach of the whole, just about the whole season. Let's see, we're tuning down. .0 to 1. This tuner will tune anything. Static crashes in the distance. Can you guys hear that? Set up the mic. Wow. Listen to that signal.
Germany 4, come again. Germany 4, Whiskey X-ray uniform. William in Tennessee, I got you 5-9 into US 6462. All right.
US 6462.
5-8, thanks. Have fun. Contact 73, QSX 32 YEW, call CQ, parks on the air.
Whiskey
4, Bravo, Echo, Lima.
I turn monitor off. We're down.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Delta, Sierra,
Hammers?
5-9 into US 6462. Roger, you're 5-9. All right, I appreciate the contact.
The logbooks.
From Texas today, 73 at QOZ, KD2 YEW, call CQ. Romeo 4, Bravo, Echo, Lima. Romeo 4, Bravo, Echo, Lima. Kilo, Romeo 4.
Get this POTA spot hooked up.
I have you 5-7 in Central Kentucky. All right, there we go. Jeff, I got you 5-9 into US 6462. US off? 73s, my friend. You be careful out there. I appreciate the contact. 73 QRZ, KD2, YEW, call CQ, parks on the air.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Quebec, USL.
KD2YEW, he's in New Jersey. Man, he is booming in here.
Yeah, I got you about a 5-5 here in New Jersey at US 6462.
And New Jersey's straight across the saltwater, so.
KD2YEW, call CQ, Parks on the air.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Can you hear me?
KD2YEW, call CQ, Parks on the air.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilowatt. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Nate, I got you 5-9 at the US 6462.
Thank you for 6462 to New Jersey. I'm at November Alpha 112. That's Islands on the Air, IOTA 59, North Carolina.
All right, appreciate the contact and have a great activation, 73.
73. Well, we're 5-9 to New Jersey. Even though they say verticals are the best, I still think a doublet antenna is going to work better anywhere. Okay, let's get. We're going to go to 14264 and call CQ because we know we're getting out. Let's see if I can. 14. Make sure I can get this. Is this frequency in use? Frequency in use. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, Islands on the Air, Topsail Island, North Carolina. CQ, CQ, CQ.
Echo Lima.
CQ, CQ, CQ. Is this frequency in use? 14263 now. 14263. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QRP, Islands on the Air, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. IOTA, November Alpha 112, CQ, and standing by. CQ IOTA, CQ IOTA. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ 14.263, guys. Hollywood 14263. CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ IOTA, CQ Islands on the Air. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, 14.263 megahertz. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo with the portable doublet homebrew 600 ohm ladder line, calling CQ. CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, 14.263.
November 1, Bravo here.
November 1, go ahead.
Oh, what I can say.
November 1, November 1.
What I can say.
November 1, Bravo, go ahead. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I heard 2 stations and a pileup. Go ahead.
This is November 1, Bravo, Sierra, come back.
November 1, Bravo, Bravo, Sierra. That's Stanley in Asheville. You're 5-9, Topsail Beach, North Carolina. November Alpha 112, IOTA. November 1, Bravo, Bravo, Sierra. Do you copy?
I copy. 5-9 on this end.
Well, thank you for the 5-9. You're also 5-9, Topsail Beach, North Carolina. Thanks for the contact. You're also on my YouTube channel, Go Amateur Radio. Thanks for the contact. 73. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, on the beach. QRP portable, doublet antenna, North America 112. Islands on the Air, North America 112. CQ. CQ, CQ IOTA, CQ IOTA. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ IOTA, CQ Islands on the air. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, Topsail Island, North Carolina. CQ IOTA, CQ IOTA, CQ, CQ, CQ. Okay, we're calling CQ with the recording right now. I hope you guys can hear me and see me. Let's see. Yeah, it looks okay, I think. Not perfect, but not terrible. What a nice day here on the beach. I'll check the chats in just a little bit. Hey, Hollywood, if you can moderate, I think you moderated a while ago, and maybe answer some chats. I would greatly appreciate it if you could stick around, or somebody else out there like Otis or who might be there. Going out there to the QRP SSB net on Facebook to spot myself. Let's see here. Okay. We're really getting out to New Jersey. It's 5-9 and Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville's about 250 miles away. I'm surprised. So I just spotted myself on the QRP SSB net page. We're going to have a pilot. CQ, CQ, CQ IOTA. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ. CQ from November Alpha 112. November Alpha 112. CQ and standing by.
192, that's a new part. Thanks for a new part.
CQ, CQ IOTA, CQ IOTA. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ. We're at 265 now, 14265. There's 4,000 members of this group, so. Virginia, go ahead with your call sign, please.
7-3.
Okay, come back. Are you a POTA station or calling POTA? India Kilo Tango? CQ, Islands on the air. This is Whiskey 4, NDK. I think there's some people on this frequency. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? 14274. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? 14.274. Let's check the bands. Let's see what's open right now. Going to DX Heat. I'm going to call CQ. It's calling CQ right now. North America. We got 15 and 20 open. I could go over to 15 meters. Kilo 0, Kilo Whiskey. Kilo 0, Kilo Whiskey. There's someone on here from POTA. I'm going up to 15 meters. Let's see if we can tune it. Is the frequency in use? .8 to 1. Is the frequency in use? That's not tuning. I can't tune 15. We're going to try 40. Is the frequency in use? It's going to be loud here with static crashes. Is the frequency in use? Woo! I know where the lightning is. I need to... $14,280 now. I'm moving all around. CQ Islands on the air. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? CQ IOTA, CQ IOTA. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. There's some. CQ Islands on the air. CQ Islands on the air. North America 112. November Alpha 112. CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. North America 112. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. NA 112. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ IOTA. CQ, CQ IOTA. CQ IOTA. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo at Island Designator November Alpha 112. November Alpha 112. CQ and standing by. CQ Islands on the air. CQ Islands on the air. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ on 14.280, 14.280. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ. CQ, 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 CQ Islands on the air. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. Okay, we're spotted now. Problem is the band doesn't sound like it's open. Like I can't hear somebody. I can't hear the other stations unless they're in New Jersey or North Carolina. It's reflecting over the ocean, but we're bouncing off the ocean in the atmosphere. But it's very strange. Let's see. Very strange. Maybe a vertical is the best way to go on the beach, but I got two stations and a small pile up there. So let me let the I spotted myself. Let me let this sit for a second. We'll see what happens. It's calling CQ. It's on the recording. There's a couple guys out here fishing. I haven't seen them catch much. It's a very calm ocean right now. Hope the antenna's not interacting with these aluminum poles that hold up the corners. But I got to stay in the shade. I got burned yesterday big time. So about the spot should be set up by now. Guys, I know this is a very boring activation right now because we're not having much luck. Maybe we try 10 meters. We'll keep up with this about 5 more minutes and then we'll see what happens because my spot's hitting right now. Let's see if the spot went out. The guy's on 15, hardly anyone on 40, a couple people on 20. There's 10. Yeah, there's my spot. I don't think they can hear me very well, but I was 5'9" in New Jersey. I'm not one to give up very quickly. We'll try 10 in a second. Check the chat. Extremely distorted SSB audio. Huh. 3-1 in Southwest Missouri. Distortion on your HF signal. Maybe RFI. Check antenna balance. Okay. Let me check this out. That's probably the problem. It might be this mic. Sometimes this mic doesn't. CQ. CQ IOTA, CQ Islands on the air. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, 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 CQ IOTA, CQ Islands on the air. November Alpha 112, CQ. Oh, I got it. Okay, Hollywood. My antenna was loose. CQ, CQ Islands on the air. CQ, 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 CQ IOTA, CQ Islands on the air. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Put the 1-1 Valen back in line. Thanks, Hollywood. Sorry I didn't check the messages quick. There's a Jason station now. So always make sure you don't do what I just did. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4 station, please come again.
November Delta Kilo.
November Delta Kilo. Got to that time with Nathan. Looks like I've got internet service out here. Nate, QSL and November Charlie, QSL.
QSL, I'm on IOTA Island, November Alpha 112. All right, yeah, I was 1 KC down calling CQ from the IOTA activation, but you might have been here first, so I'll QSY. But could you tell me your call sign and park again, please?
Alpha Delta 2, Charlie Delta. Okay, Alpha Delta, please stand by. Alpha Delta, please stand by. Nate, Whiskey Kilo, my call sign is Kilo Niner Yankee Papa. Again, kilowatt Niner Yankee Papa. Part number Uncle Sam 0308. Again, 0308. Same part reference for Fauna, just with the Kilo Foxtrot. QSL?
QSL, and my reference is November Alpha 112. Thanks for the contact.
Okay, you're in, this is a Park to Park QSL?
IOTA, Islands on the Air, North America 112.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, Alpha Delta.
Let's see if we can get on 305 now that I got my antenna connected right. See if anyone's here. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Now somebody's there too. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? 14317. Is the frequency in use? This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Okay, we're going to try it again. Oh my gosh. 14317. Oh my God. Let's see. Okay, I heard somebody come in there. Thanks for finding me. Would you say your call sign again, please?
Kilo 4 Romeo X-ray Lima, K4 RXL.
K4RXL. You're 5'9" in North Carolina on the island.
All right, Roger, you're 5'9" into the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia and Shenandoah National Park.
Okay, thanks for that. Do you have a park designator?
It's Roger at 0064 for Shenandoah National Park and 4556 for the Appalachian Trail.
Okay, thanks for both. And I am November Alpha 112. November Alpha 112. This is an Islands on the Air activation.
Roger. Okay, we'll take my call sign as K4VBL. He's going to be the one activating the park, and we'll log you. It's Kilo 4 Victor Bravo Lima.
Oh, I thought you said RXL.
I did, but my son's going to be doing the activation and logging the park, so I want to be able to log you.
Okay, Victor Bravo Lima.
Roger. Kilo 4 Victor Bravo Lima.
Okay, yes, my YL is from Middleburg, so not very far from you. Hey, 73.
Roger. Well, thank you for the IOTA. And what island is it?
Topsail Island, North Carolina, and I'm using a portable doublet antenna.
Yeah, it's doing a good job. It's coming in here. You're 5'9", and I don't know what kind of shape the bands are in, but you're sounding good coming this way, so appreciate the contact.
You're 5'9" too. One more quick question. Is there distortion?
There was distortion in the beginning, for sure, and then you cleared up. At the beginning, you almost sounded like you're on frequency by a half a kilohertz.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I think it's interacting with the canopy that I'm under. Okay, thanks for the contact.
Yeah, Roger. You're clear as a bell now. 7-3, good luck.
73. QRZ? CQ IOTA, CQ Islands on the air from November Alpha 112. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ Islands on the air, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. Islands on the air, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ. It might be my message is distorted because the mic 14317. And thanks, Kevin, Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo, for finding me. Make sure you go to the QRPSSB net Sunday nights at 6 Eastern. The frequency will be listed on the QRPSSB YouTube page. Let me re-record this one. Okay, it's erasing the message number 2. Then I'll hit transmit. CQ Islands on the air. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, Whiskey 4, NDK. CQ Islands on the air from November Alpha 112, November Alpha 112, and streaming live on YouTube at Okay, that cut it off a little bit too long of a CQ call, but that was a pretty cool contact there. I think I had some SWR because the antenna wasn't connected when I recorded the message, but I got this going now, so I think we're fine. He said he did not hear distortion. I see no SWR here. I'm using a current balun, or a choke. The bands are bad, really bad. I think Kevin said he could only hear like a voice print. That was it. So the band's really short, like Virginia 5.9, North Carolina 5.9, and then New Jersey 5.9. But that's reflecting off the water. I could really use my water. There it is. Bands are really bad. We're trying. 14.317, guys. Let's see if we got spotted. Well, it's starting to open up in Europe. CQ, CQ, CQ on the frequency is 14.317. 14.317. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK. CQ. CQ Islands on the air. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, 14.317. CQ, 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 CQ. We're putting out 7.5 watts, which is the most efficient power for the best signal that some folks have found with the KX2. We could go hunt a little bit. I'm going to do this for 5 more minutes, then we'll go hunt. Got a frequency. Let's see what's going on with 10. Nobody on 10. Try 12. Nobody on 12. We can't tune 15. The best I can get is 1.8, and it goes up to 2, and I guess that's all right. It's the frequency in use. $17 meters. Let's see. Nobody here. There is a storm nearby. Is the frequency in use? Some static crashes. Let me see what these guys are saying out here. Any information might help me. I'll look at the chat. Re-record your message. It's distorted. Okay, I re-recorded it. That did it perfectly clean now. You're 5-1. Barely in Massachusetts. Audio is good. Extremely distorted. Okay, yeah, it was the message. All right, we'll be a little bit patient. Hopefully don't run out of battery. I've got an extra battery for the phone. 14.317, guys. 14.317. CQ, CQ, CQ. Yeah, my mic wasn't hooked in all the way, and also part of the antenna was a little loose, so there was electrical stuff going on with the radio. CQ, CQ, CQ. But it was probably the mic, because when you record, you're not transmitting RF, you're not putting RF out. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. Make sure I'm spotted. Okay. Spotted again. Yeah, the connections aren't perfect in this mic, but it's a good mic. You just have to test it. I guess we can try to go hunt. Get hammers open again.
Thank you very much for the park. You're 5 and 7, 57 into my 2 parks. US 0064
322.
4556. 9642. QSL? Yeah, thanks for the activation. 7-3, take care. This is Kilo 4, Victor Bravo Lima for Parks on the Air, Georgia.
Whiskey 4.
Parks on the Air, Georgia.
I already got him.
859 at the park, thank you. Yeah, I think I heard of a Kilo 2 and 8 parking lady.
They can hardly hear each other. That's Kilo Zulu 4 Charlie Papa. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo IOTA.
USL, US Movement, I thought you might have been running around there for a second. 5-9 in uniform Sierra 7952. The cook off Kilo 8, Bravo Sierra Romeo. Also you 5-9 at the park, back to you. 4 Charlie Papa. And my club call is Kilo 8, Bravo Sierra Romeo.
Barely hear this guy. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo QRP. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilowatt.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilowatt. You want a 5-5, we drop down to 5-2. I'll stay with 5-5 in the park from North Carolina.
QSL, you're also a 5-5. I'm QRP on an island, North Carolina. $73. Okay, we got him.
Over here at Kilo Bravo 4, Quebec, X-ray India.
345. Boy, the band is really bad.
TQ, Parks on the Air, Kilo Bravo 4, Quebec, X-ray India.
Whiskey 4. Dang it. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
India Kilo, stand by. There was somebody Bravo Yankee.
Okay, Kilo Bravo 4 Quebec X-ray India. I'm going to get him in here.
Is this Kilo X-ray 4 Bravo Yankee? Here in Alabama. Thank you, Ken, for the contact from Alabama. Okay, to the station ending in Kilo.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. November Delta Kilo.
All I'm hearing is the Kilo at the end.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. W4 NDK.
4 November Delta Kilo. You jumped up there. Go ahead.
You're 5'9", North Carolina.
I got you about a 5'5" for the moment here in West Virginia.
Thanks for WV 73.
73.
I guess you can hardly hear me. I think it'd be a good time for me to go check the antenna. I think it's just the band, but I'm going to go check the antenna. Walk over here. Make sure it's not twisted. Oh, it's not twisted. It's perfect. Maybe this canopy, but I cannot get out in the sun today. Oh, man. You know, a doublet antenna does interact with metal nearby, gutters. Needs to be. Like this little Tufton.
Roger. We had a kid put out there yelling. I'm my smoker when we're done here. And boy, it's been a busy netwalker day, let me tell you. Let's see if that QRP station is still back out there. There was a QRP station I was calling earlier. Was a QRP station please coming in? Kilo Bravo Zero Quebec India Papa. Okay, was this the QRP Kilo Bravo Zero Quebec India Papa QRP QSL? Okay, no, is this Tom and Mike Oscar, Kilo Bravo Zero, Quebec, India, Papa, QSL?
14281. Move down. Tuned.
Quite a pile up, my friend. Appreciate you on me, and you have a great day, 73.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QRP.
Okay, I think I heard a Whiskey 4 station. Whiskey 4 station, please come in.
All right, we're getting out. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QRP.
Okay, Kilo Whiskey. Okay, I know there's another Whiskey 4 out there. I want to pick up this QRP station. The other Whiskey 4, please stand by. Kilo Whiskey 4, QRP. Kilo Whiskey 4, QRP. Please come again.
Okay, I'm QRP. I'm QRP. Correction on the call sign. Whiskey 4. Whiskey 4. Whiskey 4. November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4. November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I got Joe, QRP, QSL.
My name is Nate. So check the call sign. Whiskey 4. November Delta Kilo. Nate.
Yeah, I got your call sign wrong. I'm sorry. Let me get that corrected there. Whiskey 4. There we got Nate. Yep, I got you, QRP. Nate, you're making a trip. Well, I've got you the 5 and 8 here at the mouth of the Mississippi. Roger, roger.
Oh, thank you for Mississippi, mouth of the Mississippi. I am on an island, and it's an Islands on the Air designator. November Alpha 112. November Alpha 112. QRP.
Okay, keep an eye on your mailbox, Nate. I send the QSL cards. I'm going to send a QSL card to every operator for this activation. So you're doing a great job with that, and thanks for the IOTA reference, my friend. Have a great activation. Roger, roger.
Thanks very much, and you're on my YouTube channel, Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio 73.
All right, my friend. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, you take care, my friend. Okay, this is Kilo. I'm sorry, I'm definitely getting some pile-ups on this guy, probably because it's a new park, so I'm doing my best to get everybody's call sign as best I can. Kilo 9 Yankee Papa US 1, US 0308 and Florifana standing by.
Oh, I've already got this guy. Dang it. Whis Kilo Echo 2 Alpha Zulu Foxtrot 59 North Carolina. This is Whiskey 4 NDK.
Whiskey 4, NGC, November Golf Charlie, is that it?
Sorry about that. I usually do phonetics. November Delta Kilo. I moved down to tune. I'm getting... Sorry about that. I had to tune. Sorry, man. You're 59 North Carolina from New Jersey.
Gotcha. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Copy your 59 North Carolina and your 59 in my 2 parks, November Juliet. Thanks for staying in there with me.
Thanks very much. Could I have one of your park numbers, please?
Yeah, you got the 12101, US 12101. Second park, US 6461. That's 6461.
Okay, 6461 and 12101, 73.
Thanks for having me, and you have a great Memorial Day, 73.
Yes, and if you collect IOTA references, I'm on an island.
Islands on the air, buddy. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, islands on the air, November Alpha 112. 112, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for having me.
Okay, 73. I'm QRP 73.
Mr. Dave, good afternoon, sir. Or good morning to you in California. I got you 5 and 9. Good audio coming into 4089. Over. I copy the 59 US 55 California. All right, I got the 55 California in the books, man. Have a great weekend in 73, sir. Okay, you too, 73. QRZ from November 5. Mike Charlie Yankee, stand by for your call time.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QSL.
Hey, Roger, Roger.
All right, you came up that time, Mr. Nathan. I'll give you a 5 and 3 into the park over here. US 4089er, over.
Okay, thank you for 4089. You're 59 on the island, North Carolina. November Alpha 112, islands on the air.
All right, 112, got it in the books, man. I thank you for picking me up and have a good activation, sir. 73.
73.
All right, we'll break with you and go QRZ, please. Lalo, Alpha, QSL. Roger, Oscar, Bravo, Alpha. Oscar, Bravo, America, QSL.
Man, if the band was in better shape, I'd be much better off here. But
You said that was 12271, 12271.
I've done all right. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 contacts, 1 dupe.
Roger, okay, got it. 12371. Katie, I'm in US 1999. US 1999. You're coming in here 59. QSL.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo QRP.
Kilo Echo 9 Alpha November Juliet.
I can't hear the other guy.
Roger, Roger. This is Kilo Pupata. Kilo Pupata. Special event station. Colleague, thank you.
I got this guy yesterday. Kilo 2 Papa.
This is Kilo 2 Papa. Special event calling CQ on 20 meters.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
CQ on 20 meters.
Listening. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Thank you very much for contact. Here is Greg, Golf Romeo Echo Golf.
Hello, Greg. My name is Nate, November Alpha Tango Echo. I am QRP on the beach in North Carolina, Greg.
Okay, that's nice. You are 5-5,
Papa Alpha 55, you are 59, North Carolina on November Alpha 112, November Alpha 112. That's an IOTA designator. 73.
Thank you very much, ladies. 73. This is Kilo 2 Papa calling CQ. I heard you. Over. Yeah, I don't think he's fine. You might want to just stay there because I can't even hear him anymore. Anyway, just thought I'd give you the info. Have a good activation. That's great.
People can't hear each other.
Have a great Memorial Day weekend.
I can't hear the other guy either here.
7-3.
Oh, I can.
Kilo Charlie 3. Victor Yankee Echo calling Coda.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Nathan out of North Carolina. I got you about a 5-5. 5-5 is about US 1435.
Thanks for the 551435. You are 55 into Islands on the Air, November Alpha 112. November Alpha 112.
What was your report? I missed the report.
55, same report.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Okay, have fun. I don't think you can hear me very well. We're getting out. All right, guys, we're going to cut it when we get to 10 or 11. Let's see what happens here.
Hey, thanks for the contact. 73. Who was that?
307.
Echo 9 Alpha November Juliet. 58 US 9719 QSL. That's QSL, QRZ, Whiskey 3 Hotel Quebec at US 9719.
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Whiskey Yankee with the Park.
Pennsylvania's coming in well.
A little bit of QSC at the end. I caught the 2-9.
Yes, guys, have y'all noticed this? Those guys catch anything out there?
202, thanks for the park to park today at 73. Who is that?
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilowatt.
The park to park? That Kilo Golf 4 Yankee Victor Kilo is what I heard. QSO? I got you that time. Kilo Golf 4 Yankee Victor Sierra 55 in the US 9719. QSL? Copy the 3378. Thanks for the park to park today in 73. Who is it?
Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilowatt.
Kilowatt at the end.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Kilo Delta 4, Bravo Lima, QSO. Kilo Delta 4, Bravo Lima, Kilo. I can fly 4 US 9719, QSO. Copy the 55 at Alabama. Thanks for the contact today at 73. QSX 53 US Alphabet, US 9719.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. November Delta Kilo.
Oscar Tango. That's Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Oscar Tango, QSO. All right, I have you at 59 US 9719, QSO.
I'll check the chats in just a second.
QSL, thanks for on me today at the park. 73, QSL.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilowatt.
Oscar Sierra. US 9719 and for Kilo Bravo 2, November Oscar Sierra, QSL. QSL, thanks for the contact at 73. QRZ.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Kilo 4, Whiskey Lima.
Band's like deteriorating.
Copy the 59 out of Virginia. I have you at 59 at US 9719, QSL.
Let's see what DX Heat shows.
Contact and 73.
6 and 10. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QSL. You're 5-5, North Carolina. Thanks very much. I'm on an island, Topsail Island, 73.
Oh, have a good time on the island. Hope your weather's as good as it is up here today. 73, have a good holiday.
Good holiday, 73. Okay, we're going to try. Let's try 10. I don't hear anybody on 10. Nobody on 40. I feel a little bit of rain. All right, guys. I don't know if this static is near me, lightning, but just in case, let me just check out. Let me check out the chats here. You were S9 in Marvin a few minutes ago. Thanks, Mark. Kilo 4 Foxtrot Tango uniform. Hey, Otis 277 was hot. Hello. Re-record your message. Yep, I got it. Hey, thanks for hanging around here at Topsail Island, North America 112, IOTA. And we had a fun activation. I appreciate you guys. And I'll just show you the setup just real briefly here. Here's the Elecraft KX2 and the doublet antenna going up. This is the homebrew ladder line, 600 ohm. 26 gauge set of beams wire going through notches in the side and glued with E6000 glue. And then one leg goes 22 feet that way, and one leg goes 22 feet to the north. And we'll be back later to do this if the weather holds up. Hey, 73, y'all. It's been fun. I appreciate you guys being here.